How's it going, car people? It is Lucas here, back with another car review. Today I have a treat for you all. Today I present to you this 2013 Chevrolet Camaro RS. As always, I will start it up, show you the engine, as well as show you around the interior and the exterior of the car. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This Camaro has a bright yellow exterior and a full black leather interior. Tire pressure is low on this. This Camaro has 28,000 miles on it. Just go ahead and flick the key to start the engine. Very nice. Also, when you start it up, the heads-up display does turn on, if you can see it right over there. Right there. Alright, let's go ahead and cut on the headlights, as well as the hazards. Both windows are fully automatic. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the exterior of the Camaro. Around the side of the exterior of the Camaro, body-colored mirrors, body-colored door handles, Camaro badging. Around back, here are your tail lights, your Chevy badge, reverse lights, rear parking assist, and dual exhausts down below, rear diffuser. This Camaro rides on Venezia tires. They are 275/40 ZR20s, so you get 20-inch alloy wheels, which look really cool. Your fuel cap is on the passenger side. Just push it to open. Up front, projector headlamps, LED daytime running lights, RS badging on the grille, and such a mean looking front end. Check it out. Alright, let's go and pop the hood.
This Camaro is powered by a 3.6-liter, dual overhead cams, 24 valves, naturally aspirated V6. It produces 323 horsepower at 6,800 RPM and 278 pound-feet of torque at 4,800 RPM. It does 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds and has a top speed of 155 miles an hour. It has an 18.8-gallon fuel tank and is estimated to get 18 miles per gallon city, 29 highway, and 22 combined. The Camaro is rear-wheel drive. As far as transmission options, it is available with either a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic. This particular one has the automatic. It features manual shiftability via the paddle shifters on the steering wheel. Upon putting it into reverse, the backup camera turns on and the rear parking sensors automatically activate.
Coming back inside, you get a 6-way power driver's seat with slide height adjustment as well as recline. You also have airbags in the seats. However, the passenger side does pretty much mirror the driver's side. On the door panels, you have plastic trim up above. You have plastic trim right here, leather padded armrest, power windows, power locks, power mirrors, storage down below, as well as your trunk release. So, let's go ahead, hop inside, do a few revs, and see how it sounds. This car's a little loud, so I'm not going to rev it too high. but it's a really good sounding car, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and shut the door and roll the window up. Coming over to your dash, here you have some air vents, which are currently having air blowing out of them as well. It's really hot outside, 89. Right here you can adjust them. This adjusts where in the cabin they blow. Coming to your infotainment system, it is the Chevrolet MyLink system. Right here, you do have the power button for the radio as well as the volume knob. This one is equipped with a Boston sound system, by the way. It does sound pretty good. Right here you do have the tuning knob. It is an FM radio, by the way. You have your 6 preset stations down below over here. Right here is the home screen on your Chevrolet MyLink system. It is FM, AM, XM radio, actually. Right over here, got your phone controls, as well as other controls. You can switch over the pages right here. You have a bunch of info, settings, as well as pictures. You also got some buttons on the side of the infotainment system. Right here you can head to your telephone controls. Here are your seek track buttons, your different sources for radio. Right here you got the play pause button for the radio. Right here you got a shortcut to your settings, and you can scroll down with this knob right here. See a bunch of different settings. Right here you got your tone. You got your sound settings, and right here you got a back button. Right down here you have single zone manual climate controls, fan speed right here, temperature settings, front and rear defrost, AC, recycling, as well as different zones right over here. You'd have dual stage heated seats for the driver and the passenger. Down below that, you got a few gauges, oil pressure, voltometer over there, your oil temperature gauge as well as transmission temperature gauge. Right over here, you got your traction control, power outlet, cup holders, center console with storage, as well as another power outlet and USB input. Here's your glove box, which contains all your original owner's literature. The steering wheel is a 3-spoke design leather-wrapped steering wheel, which feels pretty good. You have stitching on the inside, sport grips up top, loud horn. Over here you got your cruise control settings, as well as right here your audio settings, volume controls, as well as phone controls. The steering wheel is also manually tilting only. It's only tilting. You also got the paddle shifters for the automatic transmission, the manual shiftability I should say. Over here you got the stock for the controls on your display. You got your menu, as well as this is the turn signal stock. To the right you got your wiper controls. On the gauge cluster you got your speedo, engine temperature gauge with the little display, as well as your tachometer and fuel gauge. You can control right over here everything that goes. You got your different trip meters, average speed, those navigation controls, average speed, fuel economy, range, and a bunch of other stuff. Also got a compass as well as shift indicator and odometer right over here. You go to your menu, you can go to your vehicle information, see your tire pressure, speed warning, coolant temperature, and various other things. Side curtain airbags. There are fortunately no grip handles throughout the entire car. Sun visor with vanity mirror. Auto dimming rearview mirror with OnStar as well as SOS. Passenger airbag off. Got your various dome lights right over here. Alright, so that's pretty much it for up front. Let's go ahead and check out the back seat. To get into the back seat, first you undo this, take out the seat belt. Then there's a little lever right here, which you just pull, and then you have to use the electric button to slide the seat forward. Okay, hopping inside. Now obviously, the back seat of the Camaro is not exactly spacious. Let's go ahead and slide the seat back. Now obviously this seat is not all the way back. This one is pretty much all the way back. And as you can see, I wouldn't really have any legroom right now. I've set it to a spot where I have an okay amount of legroom. The rear seats do sit higher than the front seats though, so headroom is a little worse back here. You do have ISOFIX child seat anchors for the back. Those right here, the straps to fold down the seats. It is a one-piece folding seat. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the back seat. Let's go ahead and check out trunk space. Coming inside, there is unfortunately no way from the outside to open the trunk. You can only use the button inside the car or the button on the key fob. But for a sports car, this actually has a surprising amount of trunk space. It's pretty good for a car like this. You can fit a nice set of golf clubs in there, maybe go on a short road trip. It's pretty good overall. As I showed before, the seat does fold in one piece, so you can expand cargo space that way. You also have your emergency release right over here, which all cars in the US are required to have by law. But overall, it's a pretty decently sized trunk. It's pretty good for a sports car. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the entire car. Let's go ahead and shut it down. So all of that is going to conclude the review on the 2013 Chevrolet Camaro RS. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe today if you haven't. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.